Hello everybody, it's time once again for another Christmas story. This one comes to you from The Princess and the Frog, The Christmas Feast. Alright, Princess Tiana and Prince Naveen were celebrating their first Christmas together. Tiana had invited their family and friends to her restaurant for Christmas Eve feast. She wanted Naveen to share in the tradition she knew and loved. We might need to buy more ornaments, Tiana said. As long as they're fit for a princess, Naveen replied. That way he had helped Tiana decorate her restaurant, make a centerpiece, and put up a tree. But there was still more work to be done. Tiana needed to buy ingredients for the Christmas Eve dinner, so she and Navi headed to the market. I can't wait to taste the feast they're going to make, Naveen said, with my help, of course. We need quite a few things, Tiana said. Let's see. First, we should get the vegetables. Tiana carefully looked through all of the produce at the vegetable stall. She wanted to make sure she had all the freshest ingredients for their Christmas feast. Next was the butcher shop, and then they stopped for some eggs and cheese. Finally, all Tiana needed was some powdered sugar for famous beignets. I think we'll have to make another trip, said Naveen, as he struggled with the tower of parcels. How many people are we cooking for? My mother, Charlotte, Big Daddy, your parents, and our friends from the town and the bayou. We'll be serving so many people as want to join, Tiana said happily. After all, the more the merrier. Tiana spent the next few days cooking and baking with Naveen by her side. So with someone who didn't know how to chop a mushroom, he became quite an expert. Tiana and Naveen, you taught me everything I knew, Naveen reminded her. When the darkness fell on the Christmas Eve, all the food for the banquet was finally ready. Before our guests arrived, I have a surprise for you, Tiana announced, handing Navi his coat. Where are we going? He asked. You'll find out soon enough, Tiana answered mysteriously. Just a hint, Naveen pleaded, but Tiana smiled silently. Tiana walked Naveen to the riverside, and together they paddled a canoe into the bayou. As they turned the corner, Naveen's surprise came into view. There was a huge bonfire burning alongside the river. The fire are for Papa Noel, Tiana explained, so he can find his way in the sky? Asked Naveen. Tiana laughed. Papa Noel doesn't use a sleigh. He travels in a goo, a flat-bottomed canoe, pulled by alligators. Hope he leaves gators outside when he delivers presents, Naveen explained. Fog rolled in, and Tiana and Naveen paddled towards home. The folks along the river pointed excitedly at the couple's canoe. Through the mist, all they could see was a couple of red blankets. Look, the river folks shouted, it's him. They thought Tiana and Naveen's canoe belonged to Papa Noel. All around them, people jumped into their boat and paddled behind the canoe, hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious visitor. When the Bayou folks paddled out of the fog, they found Tiana and Neville standing on the dock. Have you seen Papa Noel? Someone asked. We haven't, but since you're in town, would you like to join us for dinner? There's plenty to share, Tiana said. Thank you, said one of the travelers. I guess we don't mind if we do. By the time Tiana and the van reached Tiana's palace, guests were starting to arrive. Tiana greeted the bedfare and her mother, Dora. She welcomed her best friend, Charlotte, and her friend's father, Big Daddy LaBeouf. Some of the guests were saying they saw Papa Noel on the river. Charlotte said, do you suppose that's him there? Tiana looked up and saw an elderly man in a red suit with the other guests. She was curious, but she had to finish cooking and put on her party dress. In the dinner room, Tiana's alligator friend Louis handed out parcels of sugar, fruit, and candy. Each box was wrapped in a shiny purple paper and topped with a beautiful golden bow. One woman was especially excited to see Louis. It's one of Papa Noel's alligators, the woman said. Louis gave her a wide, toothy smile. It was nice that none of the guests were afraid of him. Soon Tiana and Annabelle brought out the food. Dinner was served, and Tiana announced everyone cheered when they saw the table full of food. They were pots of Tiana's delicious gumbo, turkey and chestnuts, roasted ham, grits, yams, vegetables, and souffles. The guests heaped their plates high and dug in. Tiana smiled. There was nothing like better than friends enjoying her cooking. Some of the guests ate seconds, thirds, and fourths helpings. After everyone had eaten, Naveen and Louis played jazzy versions of their favorite Christmas carols. Tiana visited her guests and danced to the music. As the band finished off another toe-tapping tune, Tiana realized she had forgotten to serve dessert. Quickly, she ran into the kitchen and filled a cart with custard, cookies, and beignets. cart was so full that Tiana could barely open the kitchen door. "Let me help you with that, my dear," said the white-bearded gentleman. He helped Tiana push the cart into the dining room. As Tiana ducked back into the kitchen, she realized the man looked just like Papa Noel. Tiana hurried back to the dinner room, but the man had already vanished. Just then, Naveen walked up. "What a wonderful dinner," he exclaimed. "The food, the music, the people, it's all so wonderful. It is Christmas time in New Orleans." Then Tiana spotted the man in the red suit. "Do you think that's Papa Noel?" Before Tiana could investigate, Naveen led her onto the dance floor. "Strange things have happened," he said. Tiana grinned. She was delighted that Naveen's first New Orleans Christmas was going so well. Her that was the music magic enough. Right, I hope you enjoyed that one. Till we see each other again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.